Hello, John here again. As you can see, I've brought out my very nice looking 64 Jeep because this came through the door, and this is what they call Super Expander. It's a Expander 3, and it allows you to plug four cartridges if you include that one, 4 cartridges into the 64. And what this piece of PCB and technology allows you to do, it allows you to just plug it into the 64 and then plug your cartridges into here, which means that you're not constantly pulling out and pushing in cartridges. And now I've got a lot of game cartridges. I was getting a bit worried that because I was using that I'd be destroying the port. So I've got this. So what we're going to do is we're going to put this in and plug the cartridges in. So I'll plug it in. There we go. And I've got Jupiter Lander. I've got my Easy Flash 3, which I've got a case for now. And I've got Pinball Spectacular, which I'm still trying to figure out how to work it, but we'll plug it in so it just shows you. So I've got 3 cartridges in, and what you do is you've got to set disc switches along here, and what you do is they activate the lines for the cartridge. So if you want that on, then you put the power on and I think the game. But what I've been doing is I've just been switching them all on like that and then powering up the 64. So what I'll do is I'll point the camera at the telly. There you go. And we'll just switch her on. There we go. So we've got the 64 in just normal mode and the cartridges are switched off, which means none of them will work. There's a reset button on the triple board which allows you to reset it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to switch off. I'm going to turn the Jupiter Lander cartridge on by just putting all the dip switches down, and then I'm just going to switch the machine back on. There you go. And so the red dot is telling you which cartridge is active. So as you can see, it's on the first one, which is Jupiter Lander. And there we go, Jupiter Lander on the screen. So A, D, F1 fire. As you can see, I've got better at this. I can't say I'm misspent youth anymore. Misspent adulthood. Oh, it's close, that was. And it's going down too quick. Oh, just. No. I was just outside. Anyway. So. Now if I want to put the Easy Flash 3 on, right, I'm just going to switch them all on, because I haven't figured out what I need. So if I switch them all on, then at least all the lines are active. And then if I power up, there you are. So the second cartridge has got a light on now, and on the screen is my Easy Flash. So if I play a game, so, and I've got my brand spanking new joystick in. So, Galaxians, F1, F1. Oh, got me. Anyway, enough of that. Well, that was embarrassing. Camera ran out of juice. Anyway, because that second slot is activated and the power's going into it, that cartridge is now activated. So I could press 8 and boot into my kernel. Yeah. So there you are. Old School Coder presents C64, and that is my kernel on that cartridge. If I switch the cartridge off now, the computer will crash because the memory will no longer be there. So if I just turn it off, that's it, computer crashes. So I have to reset it. Now we're back in normal mode. And then the last one is this one. And there you go. It's gone into pinball. Now I'm not too sure how to play this because I've got the joystick in, so I'll have to figure out how to play this one. I'll have to get, ooh. Oh, what are the instructions? Don't know what the instructions are, because the pedal's not moving. Anyway, it was just to prove the point. So if I turn the computer off now, turn that cartridge off, and put the Easy Flash back on, and switch back on, it should go straight into the Easy Flash. So we could go into the SID player. Anyone will do. Anyway, and so if I want to go into Jupiter Lander again, so I just switch the dip switches down on Jupiter Lander, switch 64 back on, and it's straight into Jupiter Lander. This is a great piece of technology, because the fact that now, if I take them out, you know, you could take out your cartridge on the board, right? So there's Jupiter Lander, and what I'll get out is Tooth Invader, switch back on, and there you go, Tooth Invader. And I'm not breaking the contacts of the C64, and it means that these will take all the wear and tear, and the C64 will only take the wear and tear when I take this board out. This cost me £12, I think it was, off eBay. No, it looks like the person who had it didn't want it. Don't know why, because this is a very useful thing, and because I want to keep my collection in tip-top condition, I'd rather wreck that, taking cartridges out and putting them in, rather than wrecking this. So I hope you found this useful, and I will see you on the next video. Take care. Bye.